Hello and welcome back to my full story walkthrough for Starfield. Today I'm going to be covering the mission back to Vectera, and in these walkthroughs what I'm doing is giving you kind of like a brief guide on how to complete the mission, and then also showing you all of the key items, any collectibles and any significant pieces of loot you can collect on the way. I hope you enjoy this series, and if you want to see more missions done like this, they're all linked down below in my video playlist for Starfield. So last time out, we ended at the lodge as we finished the old neighborhood mission. Once you complete that mission, 3 main story missions open up. You've got the Back to Vectera mission, which we're doing today. You got the empty nest, and you've got into the unknown. When at the lodge, if you speak to Sarah and ask her advice on what you should do next, she will advise that you go and rescue Barrett in the Back to Vectera mission. So that's what we're going to do first. To start this mission, we're heading all the way back to where we started the game. If you go to the Narion star system, and then on the planet Vectera, you want to set the landing point at the Argos Extractions mining outpost and go and land there. You may remember Lynn. She's going to be waiting for you as soon as you land, so just go forward and interact with her for a conversation. It doesn't matter what options you choose during this dialogue, and afterwards your mission is going to become to find Hella and Barrett. After you have finished chatting, you now need to go and find the comms computer, and the orange hatch just to the north where I'm going now is where you need to enter. Once inside, the first thing we are going to do is find a collectible called Trackers Prime 05. Just left of the collectible, you'll also find a storage crate. With those collected, you now just want to follow the objective marker, and you're going to come to this room here where there's a computer inside. You need to go and interact with that. The thing is, the door to get inside is locked, and if you've got a digipick, you can unlock it like I do. I didn't know this, but I think there's actually a control room key in this area that you can find, and that will also open this door. So you're going to need that or a digipick to unlock the door. Once you're inside, just interact with the computer, and you'll find out there's no power to it, and you want to select the option, look for a power source. Once you have done that, your next objective is to go and find 3 power cells, and these are going to be on your screen in the form of objective markers, so you can't miss them. Just head to all 3 markers to pick up the 3 power cells, which will also complete the optional objective. Once you have the 3 power cells, you'll head back to where the computer was, and just before the room, you'll see the 3 positions here where the power cells will go into. And once all 3 are in, the computer is going to work. Just head back to the computer, and once inside, you need to select the emergency transmission. This transmission will give you the whereabouts of Hella and Barrett. With that information obtained, head back outside and speak to Lynn to let her know of your findings. As part of this conversation, you will get the opportunity to recruit Lynn as part of your crew. This is an optional objective as well, and I advise that you do that. Now, apparently, the planet that the transmission sends you to is random on each playthrough. I had to go in the same star system here, but to Valo. Just go to wherever your objective marker sends you and jump star system. The planet that I had to go to is called Miefa, and whatever planet you have to go to will have the same objective on it, which is the crashed ship. Just set that as the landing zone and land. Just land on the planet and follow your objective marker, and you're going to find an injured Hella sat down next to the crashed ship. Your choice of dialogue doesn't really matter here, and you are also going to get the opportunity to recruit Hella as part of your crew as well. So again, I advise that you do this. But what he's also going to give you is this emergency transmission too. So head into your inventory, and you just need to listen to this to find out where Barrett is. This is going to send you to a new star system again, and you want to head to the Bessel star system. Once you are there, you'll be landing on Bessel 3, and your objective marker will take you to a ransacked research outpost. Just land there. Now just follow the objective marker again and you're going to reach the outposts and there will be enemies to clear. There's quite a lot of enemies in this area and a lot of loot as well. So first things first, just clear up all the enemies. Once clear, at the very back of the area is the tallest watchtower where there was an enemy. You might need to come up here to kill him anyway because quite a distance, which I'm doing. And once he's dead, just make sure you collect his loot as he was a legendary enemy for me. We'll also find this loot here. You got the military crate and some ammo on the ground as well. There is still a hell of a lot of loot to get now. You can see the objective marker in front of me. We're not going to head there just yet. We're going to start looting this building here just to the left. Start by heading to the roof and you're going to find a storage crate, a storage box, probably a dead body as well. There's loads of other bits and bobs up here. Make sure you clear the roof. And then once you go inside the building, just head downstairs and there'll be a storage box right in front of you. Just across from this storage box as well, you're going to find another storage box on this shelf here, along with a safe that you can lockpick. You're now ready to move to the next building, which is just in front of us on my screen here. And we're going to check out the roof first. You can get to the roof of the next building by just going back to the roof where we started and just jumping across. There's not a lot on this one, but you will find a backpack and a helmet, and there's also a weapons workbench. And I'm sorry, I forgot one thing. If you just head back to where the safe is as well, there is some Crimson Fleet orders on the table just across from it. There's so much more loot in this area, so do loot up with everything else you can find of value. And then before you head to the main objective, just left of that is an advanced lockpick door. So as long as you've got the security skill for this, get your digipick out and get inside. Digipick combinations are different for everybody, so there's no point me showing you how to do that. But as soon as you're inside and just to the left, there'll be an expert safe to unlock. Even if you don't have that skill, don't worry about it. I wouldn't waste a digipick on it if you do, because we're going to find something to open that in a second. Just loot up everything in this room. One thing you may have already came across on the game is the Oliver Twist novel. If not, this is another location where you can find this. And what the Oliver Twist novel does is it unlocks a secret mission to Earth where you go and find a London landmark which also has a London snow globe there as a collectible for you. So if you haven't found that yet, this could be an opportunity to do that. And then make sure that you check all the lockers in the room because this is where you'll find an outpost key. And then with that outpost key, you're able to use that to open the safe. Now you're all looted up, you can make your way to your objective marker and head inside the Crimson Fleet outpost. You'll see Barrett is there with the Crimson Fleet. There's no urgency here, so loot up while you go. We've got a Crix's journal entry with some supply crates here, so make sure you grab that. And then just right from where you can see Barrett, you've got these steps going up here for a little bit more loot. Once you're ready, just head into the room where Barrett is and a conversation will automatically trigger. There are multiple ways that this conversation can play out. You can pay a ransom of 4,000 credits to release Barrett. You can persuade the Crimson Fleet to let him go, or you can let your companion talk and offer money to settle the debt. Obviously, there's always the option to attack as well and just kill them all to save Barrett. Now, I strongly recommend that you just let your companion talk and offer money to settle the debt because part of the insurance, it doesn't cost you anything. So you can save the 4,000 credits. Also, there's not a lot of reward for attacking them. So this is your easiest option, but choose however you want to. Once you have rescued Barrett, you'll now be heading back to the Alpha Centauri star system. And you'll be going back to Jemison to fast travel to the lodge. Once back at the lodge, just head into the library and Barrett is going to have a conversation with all of the people there. At the end of the conversation, you'll have a decision to take on Barrett as a crew member or not. That is up to you. Again, I advise that you do that. Once you made that decision, the Back to Vectera mission is complete. And that brings an end to this video. I do hope it's been helpful. Don't forget to like and share to support it if it has been. If you want to see more missions covered like this on Starfield, as I said earlier, I have a playlist linked down below in the video description. Go and check it out to see all the other missions and other content that I have done. Until next time, thank you for watching, stay safe, and peace out.